everyone, this is Rosie. Rosie is my dog who we rescued about a year ago, and she came from what seemed to be a very abusive situation. When we got her home, she had a large cut on her neck, and she's very fearful of strangers. She had a lot of insecurities. She's slowly gotten over that. We've had her almost a year. One of the things I've been desperately trying to teach her is, just the handshake that you teach dogs. She's also terrified of not only anybody holding her paws, but having her nails trimmed. And that's a big issue when we have to take her to the groomer. It's a stressful thing for her, it's a stressful thing for the groomer. So I'm trying to teach her how to, it's a process called counter conditioning. What it basically means is she is conditioned to respond to things, objects like this, like the nail trimmer. If anything comes close to her paws especially, she's afraid and she runs away. So what I'm trying to teach her, and we've already started this process, what I'm basically trying to teach her is that actually this is awesome, this is fun. And the way you do that is by a technique called counter conditioning, where you associate a tool like this with good stuff. In her case, it's going to be food. So this is just her food that she's already finished most of it, as you can see. There's just a little bit left, but that's what I use to train her, because that really helps. I'm just going to briefly show you the process. One of the things that we're struggling with is just her trusting to give her paw to me and keep it there in my hand. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, Rosie. Hey, leave it. Good girl. Shake. As you can see, she hesitates tremendously. She doesn't want to do this. This is incredibly scary for her. Shake. Come on. Yes! So she pulls back her leg, as you can see, but she's letting me hold it a little longer. Shake. No. What she's doing is trying to protect her paws by putting her face on them and being like, okay, you know what, I'm lying down now, I can't really do what you want me to. It's a very scary process for her. One of the other things that we've been working on is counter conditioning with this. So one thing I do is I just start it, and the minute the sound starts, she gets a treat. So what that does is she associates the sound with food, which is something good. The other thing I've been doing is touching her paw with it. As you can see, she flinches and tries to take her paw away. What I want her to do is stay there. Yes! So the yes means I like what she's doing and that she gets a treat. As you can see, I'm not touching the dog. There's no leash, there's no prong collar, there's no choke chain. All it is if I touch this, yes! And she does what I want, she gets a treat. If she doesn't do what is expected of her, she doesn't get a treat. That's it. There is no punishment, there is no yanking, there is no yelling. Either she does it or she doesn't. And she gets a reward, she gets power. She chooses to do what she wants, and she will get a reward for that, depending on what she does. Yes! To give you context, when we started this process yesterday, when I touched her, she ran away and hid in her bed as best as she could. So she's already made a lot of progress. One of the things that happens with nail trimmers like these is they create a vibration. To get her used to that, what I'm doing is instead of directly starting the trimmer, I'm just tapping her nail with it. Yes! And she's learning to tolerate that. However, if I put this away and say, Rosie, shake, you can see she's still very averse to anybody holding her paws. She's terrified of that. Okay, come here. Come here. Yes, sit. Shake. Yes, good job. When we started this process, if I held her paw, she would scream. Shake. Yes. Yes, good job. What about this leg? So she's a little more sensitive with her right leg, and she never gives it to me. I have to take it from her. And you can see she's kind of uncomfortable, but she's dealing with it. Yes, good job. What a good girl. Shake. Yes. Yes, good job. If you notice, she touches my hand with her nose before. In the beginning, if I asked her to shake, she would keep her mouth there the whole time, worried about what I was going to do and ready to protect herself if I did anything. Shake. Yes, good job. She gave me a sensitive paw. She gets a big reward for that. Good job. So that's me saying I really like what you did. But with fearful dogs, with dogs that have trouble trusting, oh, good job. Look at you. She's gotten the idea. She gets it. She's like, if I let you hold my paw, I get food, I'll do that. With sensitive, fearful, yes, what a good girl. But if you notice, she kept her mouth there all the time. With sensitive and fearful dogs, punishment techniques often backfire. Yes! Good job! What a good girl. So it's very important to... Yes! What a good girl! Yes, good job! Look at you go! Shake? No, give me the other one. The other one. Okay. Yes! Good job! It is very important to earn their trust with fearful, sensitive animals. Okay, I want the other one. Rosie. Yes! Yes! Yeah, as you can see, she tries to pull it away, but that's okay. I'll slowly extend the duration so that I can hold her paw a little more reliably. Okay, wait. Shake. Yes! Yes! What a good girl! What a good girl! Good job. So that's the first time we've done that, and that's a big step for her. Shake. Rosie. So this is a tactic that dogs will sometimes use, like, oh, I hear something. This is her trying to ignore me because I just escalated things a little bit. She's like, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Shake. Sniffing the ground, pretending to be interested in other stuff. These are all diversion tactics. Like us, dogs sometimes don't want to deal with what's happening. Shake. Yes! What a good girl! Good job! And what I'm going to do is start it and just give her the rest of it. She earned it. Good job, Rosie Bear. Good job. Good morning, everyone. This is session number 4. All right. Rosie, sit. Yes. Good job. Good job. Shake. Can you shake? Come on, Rosie. It's okay. Alright. Yes! Yes! Give me this leg. Come on. Yes! Yes! Good job! Good job! Good girl. Shake. One of the things about dog training, yes, is it's simple to teach a dog a new trick. But if a dog has had a bad experience before, it's very difficult to, it takes time. It just takes time and patience to help them understand that you're not going to hurt them, that whatever we're doing right now is safe, and that they can trust you. Rosie, sit. Good job. Shake. Give me this leg. Yes! Yes! I know my yes is very high pitched, but that's to make sure that I distinguish it from just everyday yeses. So the yes I give to her when she does something right is very different. Rosie. Shake. As you can see, she's still struggling with it. It's very difficult for her. Yes, she's trying to tell me, can we do something else? Rosie, come on, shake. Yes! Good job! Good girl, Rosie Bear. Good job. Give me this leg. Come on. Give me this leg. Yes! Good job! Very hesitant. Wanted to pull her leg away and like, I'm not sure about this. Sit. Yes! So to give you a sense of how tough this is for her, her food is still here, but she just left to go outside. She's drinking water, but she's actually just going and sitting in the sun. Yeah, there she goes. So she's actually not had all of her morning food. Much of it is still here. She barely even ate half. But it just got so overwhelming for her that she needs to go away from me and just take a breather. But that's what you're dealing with fearful dogs, with dogs who have been through abuse. Clearly someone did something terrible to her. But you can't be upset. You can't be angry at them. This is just her trying to cope with what I'm trying to help her with, which is getting her nails trimmed and trying at the same time to deal with what may have been years of abuse. So, you know, she needs a break, she gets it. Hi everyone, Rosie's back from her breaks. That's the thing I like about this technique, is it lets the dog choose, yes, what to do. If it gets overwhelming, there's no leash restraining her or keeping her here. She can go away, take her time, and then she always comes back because she wants her food, and she does enjoy training. It's just that this part is super scary for her. Yes! Good job! If you notice, yesterday she kept keeping her face very close to the trimmer and my hand. Today she's a little more relaxed and a little okay with not having her face right there. Yes! And I am rewarding that with praise and food and affection. So that's the great part about using positive techniques to train dogs. The dog is in control, feels in control, and therefore trusts you because you're not going to do anything that's going to hurt them. And that builds a bond between people and dogs a lot faster than trying to use force or trying to use punishment or any of the other negative techniques that use choke chains and prong collars. So I'm a huge advocate for positive dog training techniques that don't use force because I feel that's the best way that dogs learn, and it's the best way to teach fearful, abused dogs. We just finished training and she knows she did well. So here she is celebrating with her favorite and only toy, the Tuffy. I say only toy because everything else she destroys in 20 minutes, so nothing else has survived. But this is the reward you have after training a dog using humane, positive methods that empower the dog and encourage them to do what you want without using force. The dog is a much happier, much calmer version of what they would be if we had used force or punishment. Good girl. Hey, wait. I'm actually now turning on the trimmer and putting it on her. Yes! So the trimmer's on and I'm actually filing her nails. So I generally start the session a little slow so she gets the hang of it, and then yes! But you can see she's letting me hold her leg a lot longer. She is not upset, is not trying to run away. And in general, she's improved a lot. She does prefer one leg over the other, but we'll work on that soon. Yes! Alright, we'll do this paw here. Yes! So as you can see, there's no hesitation, there's no fear. Good girl, puppy. Such a good job. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. Yeah, you're so good.